Hey guys, this is Bonus Diagram here doing a Civilization 6 playthrough. Now, I'm not the greatest Civ player, but I've always wanted to do a couple of playthroughs showing unique and interesting victories. For example, like maybe getting a science victory without building any campuses, which I actually almost did one time as Norway. Or getting a cultural victory with minimal theater districts, which I've actually been able to do several times using my Martyr Monk system. Anyways, today I have a unique victory as well. This is my record speed cultural victory, which I got by accident. I didn't even know that I was close to a cultural victory, but then it popped up, and then after the fact I kind of had to do some forensics to figure out how I won so quickly. As you can see, I actually won a turn before 25 BC, so I was still in the ancient era. And I'm playing on standard settings, and I'm also playing with no reloads. So I went in completely cold to this map and then just played through, and then accidentally got a cultural victory at my record speed. Without any planning, without any sort of optimization or strategy or anything like that. I just played through as if I was playing an online game. Anyways, this video should have narration. I might try to fast forward through some slower, boring parts, but overall, this is one of my very first playthroughs of Civilization 6, so hope you guys enjoy. And I guess I should also explain before loading into the map. Okay, so I'm playing as the Maori this time. I just picked them, not necessarily randomly, but because I'm trying to go through all of the civilizations that are in the Hall of Fame and clear off each one. And I've actually beaten the game as the Maori before and didn't really like them at all. But they must have updated them or whatever. And with the new updates, they are very surprisingly powerful. And I'm going to go over some of their abilities real quick. This is kind of off the top of my head, but of course they begin in the middle of the ocean, which is different, but they also begin with the ability to navigate deep ocean tiles and with the sailing technology. And they're the only civilization that can, as soon as the game starts, navigate deep ocean. And so that gives you a lot of advantage exploring, especially because all of their melee units that are also able to explore, I guess you also have shipbuilding too, I forget. But either way, though, they have a movement of 4, which is superior to a galley. And so they also have that ability. Your capital city begins with a free builder. And, of course, fishing boats cause culture bombs, which I think is awesome. On top of that, they do have a unique building that I'm going to discuss a little bit in the intro. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump in. What's going on, ducks? We're back here with Civ. I'm over here as the Maori. I'm actually going to reload this right now. But before I reloaded it, I wanted to kind of illustrate why I'm reloading it. I kind of consider this like a soft fail. And it's because whenever I started, I settled on this island. I didn't have the most phenomenal yields, but that's also not why I'm reloading. It's mostly to do with that I probably should have sent one of my dudes as like a scout as soon as I possibly could have. And just left him as a scout to explore all the things and really utilize the fact that the Maori begin the game able to, I think like the, even more so than the Vikings. The Vikings don't get the ability to cross ocean tile until shipbuilding. The Maori just flat out begin with it. And they begin with sailing. And so here we are at turn 43, and I think I should have explored a lot more of the map. And the map that I have explored, as you can see, is mostly just blank uselessness. And so we're going to go ahead and restart. Maori more powerful than I remembered because of their update to this new building that they have. The Mare, super powerful building that replaces the amphitheater. Way better than the amphitheater, except for that it doesn't house any books. But that doesn't matter to us. It's way better. From this early cradle. There we go. And let's kind of see. Let's go west. Journey to the west. And you're going to go north. Look how far this crabs is. How's anybody supposed to use that? This is a pretty good spot. All right. I gotta check out my food here in a little bit too. Starving. Oh, I didn't know they began with a builder. It's true that they do. Oh, we got a lot of wonderful resources right off the bat. Let's go ahead and do... We do kind of want to get a harbor going. And this harbor's going to be pretty strong because it's going to be like +5. We'll get a galley going. I get a lot of movement in this water. And actually, maybe we don't need the galley. Maybe we can use this builder to explore. Especially if it gets 4 movement. Granted, a recon unit. Huge. And also, we're right here next to this instantly. So we're going to use this to explore this island. I forget what they give us as far as the Caesarean beliefs or whatever goes. Trade routes provide passing through. Okay. Well, you know, we'll be doing some trading for sure. Since this builder is 4 movement, and we really don't have much else to build for a second, because we have at least population of 2 with these covered, and then probably 3 and 4. And eventually we'll do that, but for right now it's fine. We're going to explore a bit. I'm trying to think if I want to... Nah, we're going to have to just explore. I'll attack this guy for now, and then I'm probably just going to heal. He's probably going to spawn a bunch of units right now, and we're just going to have to contend with it for a bit. Let's go north. As well attack again. Oh, we keep getting this every time. This is the one where you get the great people. But I have this turned on where it's like I can only get them or something like that. Hold on, let me go check my food. Almost fell and knocked over this glass of water, but I just barely caught it. And yes, I did accidentally burn my food a little bit, as I always do. Every time, man. But I would rather burn my food than undercook it. That's one of the things that I'm kind of famous for, and I don't like watching my food either. I'm always like, I can do another thing at the same time. I don't need to watch my food precisely when my food's burned. Alright. We're really moving slow as fucking could be with this scout, man. This scout, I guess we got it for free, so we can't totally complain. But that being said... And then finally, look at this. Every time that we play as the Maori, there's literally like a gigantic, just huge expanse. Yeah! See, we wanted to... This is the one time that you can get that. Think about how hard it would be to discover cartography and then build a boat and get over there before the first 2 civics are discovered. Come on. But for once, we actually qualified for it. Alright, since we have that, let's go ahead and do animal husbandry just because we actually wouldn't be in the very worst to build the Temple of Artemis over here. As you can see, even within eyesight, we have 1, 2, 3, 4... whether it be pastures, we got 2 pastures, a camp, and a plantation, and those all count towards the Temple of Artemis amenities. Let them attack that.
That is best.
They're not going to be able to kill it. It'll be fine. We're going to get this next turn, but for right now, let's might as well move over there. Not going to reveal if that's what's its ass. Some sort of country. I think it's Madrid if I were to speculate. wheel. There's another civilization over there. Oh my god, of course. Christ. Alright, well, we're gonna have to...
The wicked king pursued.
Yes, thank God.
Η μη Θεοδώρα, η ουδεμία ούσα των θρόνων της ονείρης εκτισάμην.
She came from nothing.
Gina vembanzinga yeketi lufana mbote. Ngeti monavo lwasambuka kwa tata nzambi. Keti lwena vava mukabula ntemwena.
I don't know, isn't that somewhat racist for their... Is that literally what he said to the first like people that he saw was like, we have no concept of God. You guys are enlightened because you guys believe in God. I'm sure people in Africa, and maybe, you know, he's not just any generalized African person, he's the Congo person, but do you really think that people in the Congo had no concept of, like, divinity at all? Or the idea of, like, there being a creator or gods? Whatever. And we need our upgrade. Let's do... I feel like woods is always more useful. We're going to get back onto the ocean. And we're going to get closer, actually. So we want to attack this guy here in a second. I feel like we have the advantage, finally. I think we're going to settle where he is if we can. Pretty close. One envoy. Yeah, sure, why not? No, I don't need any of that for now. We'll save it in case we come across a city-state that we don't have the envoy for.
If there are no
Yeah. We really do need to continue exploring the rest of this, even if it's at the expense of not having that third build, but we're going to risk that for now. And pretty soon we're going to have this other city. And we have enough gold also. I think I'll get my food. Alright, guys. I think it's going to be time for some Justin nachos here in a second. I'm going to finish this battle. Oh, okay. Never mind. I see what happened now. I'm going to finish taking over that barbarian village. And I think I'm going to... Then I think I'm going to take a break. And I was going to say, see, like in a perfect world, I would be able to just hop over into like a Discord instantly. Thank God he's gone. And you'd be able to watch basketball with me. I'm watching Classic NBA. I'm watching the 2000 Finals Game 4 today. I've been watching like a quarter like every like day. Normally whenever I eat. Yeah. Alright, so they're all three. I'm gonna quick save this.
That's the positive.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna go watch basketball.
A few moments later.
Alright, we are back. What's going on, Ducks? we are still playing as the Maori. Is that what they are? They're like a Polynesian tribe or whatever. Legend has it that I forget where they fled, but they, like they didn't have like seafaring boats. They kind of just gambled. And this has happened throughout history where, refugees or whoever say, fuck it. We're fleeing whatever country. We're fleeing North Korea. We're going to get aboard a fucking, inflatable raft if we have to. And they do. And sometimes, by a miracle, the sea, and amongst all the craziness and all of the things, protects them, and they manage to find a new home. That's the story of the Maori, I think, for the most part. Then they have like shark tooth clubs. All right, let's do craftsmanship. We're gonna settle over here, so we can capitalize on that resource a little bit earlier, and so we can build on top of it. Yeah, I believe so. Explore just a little bit over here. We quick save it in case they capture our thing, which they might. Oh, who are you? What's Candy's ability? It's like a religious one. I think that it's like something to do with the relics. Damn. Wish I would have discovered. See, this is where, like, if you play like an optimized strategy game, meaning I can say I don't know if they have like different words for different styles of Civ play. I've been trying this new style right now that you guys see, where it's like I try not to reload it very much. Now, every now and then you guys do see me doing that, so I would say that it's kind of like a soft versus simulation. Where I try not to reload it very often, but I would say, yeah, maybe every now and then I will. If I accidentally move a piece where I didn't need to move it, there's no undo in this game or whatever. And I could see sometimes like people exploiting that. Like if you could do an undo, if you move a troop this direction, undo it. Move a troop that direction, undo it. So you can reveal everything. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking, I just mistakenly move a troop or move a district to a place where I didn't want to move it. Sorry for talking so fast. But anyways, an optimized Civ map is whenever you begin, let's say you send all of the scouts out, and so you see where all of the natural wonders are. You see where all of the city-states are. You see where all of the resources, everything that you can imagine or whatever. Maybe you'll even play up until the second or third era. Then all of a sudden, you'll restart. Now that you know the map and all of the things that are going to happen, and you'll know exactly where you want to begin. You'll know exactly where you want to travel with your first couple of units. You'll know exactly the types of text that you want to use and the pantheon that you're going to go after. And that's, I think, a really, really fun way to play. But also, a little bit, to me, it gets frustrating. And I start to lose interest after reloading so many times. So now I'm kind of doing it more so as if I was playing like a versus against somebody. I don't know if there is the ability to undo things in the versus. And we'll just rest here for a second before we travel. And then we'll auto-explore for a bit. Okay, well, we definitely need another builder. And we should have done it like a year ago. But we also need that extra building, so it's tough to say. Let's just do the trader, I suppose. And we'll discover this other Civ real quick. Dude, how does he have, like, no visibility? We're right next to it. Alright, well, at least that's the end of this continent. Heyo! Rush the shrine. Then we'll do a builder. I accept your gift, sir. Oh no! What if they start just beating the shit out of us and that like thing is instantly sunk? We're gonna see right now here in a second. Switch off of this. Start that. Oh shit. I didn't think he was gonna go into the fucking ocean. Alright, we're leaving you. I think if we're in the ocean, then he can't attack us. We're about to find out. I guess not. What are we getting? Oh yeah, we're getting faith from the holy site. Oh, religious settlements. We got that really, really early, I guess. I kind of do think so. I kind of would like to expand even faster. I can't really think of... The only thing I could think would be like Fisher, like the thing of the gods, God of the Sea. +1 production towards boats. I mean, that could be pretty useful as to stacking ability or whatever. A little bit more than... But then we expand quicker with this, too. It's tough to say. Oh. I think we're going to do God of the Sea, though. Or religious settlements. Well, see, here's the thing, though. Let's say we do religious settlements. Where is our third city we're going to settle? So that alone causes us... And so we have, like, nowhere to go, even. Like, we began the game, like, right over here. If we had gone this way, it would have taken us 2 more turns to settle over there. We do need to settle another continent, but I don't think that... Let's count how much building it would take to build the settler right now. 110. So at the rate of, let's say, 4, it would be 20. In 25 turns, it will have paid for itself. Except for the fact that we'd get quicker border expansion, but I don't know if that's worth it enough to me. So we're doing God of the Sea. Oh my god. I think as long as we're in the sea, though, he can't capture us. And then now we basically have to, as soon as we can, come over here and do this to get that extra bonus. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to send this builder back here in a second. Build Stonehenge. But how long will it take us, and then how many turns until we get 25 turns? Well, that only takes us 11, then we need to wait. Could build a boat. I think we have to. I think that we have to defend Opango. Rockin'. I'm kind of getting a call late from wherever Terrell, Texas is.
Without craftsmen.
Oh. Let's see if I can get... This is going to be a natural wonder. And I want to get the bonus for it. So, I need an envoy. I got one for mysticism. But I don't want to say fuck that and just go towards... Should I bring this back or should I... No, I'll continue to sail. This guy's already over here. Oh my god. 1, 2... Yeah, I might move over here. I should be safe. And he has to wait.
And all I ask.
Run for it, man! Man, where's like another city-state at? That's what I'm really looking for. I need the Temple of Artemis, so we're gonna go for that. And Jesus Christ. Here's where the AI is so dumb. Yeah, harbor is exactly what we should do. Run for it! Then the last one, I guess. Could do this right here. Just to be safe. And then we're going to attack right here. We'll kill them before they kill us. Let's kind of get closer to see if there's any city-states. Where did he go? Boxed yourself off, friend. Just to be safe, we gotta stay in the deep water. Get fucked. Maybe they already exterminated the barbarian village that was over there and we got to it late. Which is fine. It's like 50 gold we missed out on. Only 5 turns of income. Really more like 4.
I shot an arrow.
You sure did, buddy. I think it's about to even be more. I say it's not going to kill it. It's going to be so disappointing if I got to do one more attack. There's a city-state right there. I can see them. Let's do all the basics for now. We really need to get eventually to like the upgraded like harbor buildings. Our thing that we need to get is that one unique building for the Maori, but then also the unique harbor building. So the next one would be mass production. Yeah, I kind of think so. Could also start to build Stonehenge so we get our second religious belief a little bit sooner. Or do we really want the other harbor as soon as we can get it? So I think we should do Stonehenge. Let's heal. Hong Kong, I think that expands the range of your tiles, or maybe something about like your seaports do. Okay. Temple of Artemis. Or you can wait the 5 turns. I think we're going to do that.
It was luxuries.
Yeah, I guess this is fine. Everything seems to make sense to me. Now, we could do 2 things. See, I think we should almost do this. And not really worry about the population cost of other cities. We're going to do something different, and for once, not really worry about our city's costing population. Did we get Hong Kong?
No man ever.
See, I thought we had an envoy for this. Shit. Although I guess if we did, we would have spent it already on the other one. Alright, we got to get back in the ocean. And we're just going to heal. Let's finish your Alex Jones podcast, and then I want to hear what Academic Agent has to say about how Tucker Carlson also went after Nick Fuentes. Oh, shit. They're gonna fucking take my thing right now. I might have to just let them do it. So here's a case where I would have been like, nah, I'm gonna reload it. But nah, I won't do that. It's okay. It's just one build out of one builder. He did his part.
Writing is easy.
Heyo. Can we build another builder, though? We do need to build one as soon as we can. You know what? Also, what we might have considered is probably building the damn fishing boat. That's what we should have done first. Shit. Damn it. Should I go back to do that? And get the first 2 promotions to be where you get the fishing boat? See, maybe I should. Maybe I should go back to that turn and then do that. It's too late. I've already done it. I've already cheated, guys. I've already know.
You have shown remarkable growth. Leave your bronze for iron and rule with horse and sword. The sky above begins to reveal it. It was luxury.
Yeah, see, this makes more sense.
man ever...
Let's stay in the deep water as best as we can. We're gonna sail back. Oh, what's over here? Very interesting. They can have that. Religious settlements, even though they lack religion. But I guess they can still get a pantheon. Oh, they're going to attack us. That's wonderful.
Writing is easy.
I'm going to build the Golden Gate Bridge here, if I can. And let's go ahead and rush a builder. Can we do it yet? Alright, let's... Oh. Build a monument, I guess. And then in a few turns we should have that governor. And so we should be able to come back and build a bunch of like fisheries and stuff. It'll be great. This would be a good spot for a city too. I think we're going to heal up this guy a little bit before we take him over there. Maybe just like a turn or two, just to make sure that he has enough health. This is a good spot, though.
It is equally...
I don't know if that really helps us to do the 15%. Because that's 7, so it'd be like 1... It'd be like... 0.1... It'd be like 1, basically. I think we will do it, actually, because we want to do the Temple Artemis. If it's still available. Alright, see now we're getting more out of it now. Now we're getting like like 3.5 or whatever, as opposed to just the 2. Not a ton more, but it's enough. Fuck off! Let's see if this is a different continent, which, of course, it's not. That's Africa, and we're Congo Creton. So I wish these were all different continents. It's a shame that building over here won't give us like a bonus for this being its own island.
Εμείς ποιούμεν τη δύναμη και
That's cool. I didn't know that you guys had any sort of organized theater. Oh my god. Let's back up a little bit. Let's go over here and do some of our builds. That's right. You come on over here, guys. See, they think that we're sailing the coast, and we're sailing over here so we can ambush you. Ah! Get fucked. You like that? Let's see if that guy's coming. No, he's not. I wanted to see if they were playing 2K real quick. But they're not. This guy always invites me. I forget his name off the top of my head. Nemo. He's good. He's alright. I've only played with them, I think, like 1 or 2 times, and they always invite me. I guess because I'm just so damn good. But I will say, basically any player, but especially a premium big man that actually knows how to pass, they're a... you want to pick them up first in a game, because they can dominate a game by just playing correctly. A dominant big man that can do those 2 things correctly, rebound and then make the outlet pass. Oh shit, we might lose this troop. Please, no. No! It's a miracle. It is a miracle. It's a miracle of God. Alright. Let's take him over here. You are just making a direct run for it. I'm gonna quick save this. Even though it is turn 50, so I guess it doesn't matter.
When I saw the house of Artemis that mounted to the clouds, those other marvels lost their brilliancy. And I said, lo, apart from Olympus, the sun never looked on aught so grand.
God damn it. I'm not sure if it's worth it, though. I don't know if I want to build the extra Colossus for the trade route. How much would one cost otherwise? 3 turns? This one's going to cost us 15 for a permanent trade route. This is going to give us 1 more Great Admiral point per turn. So what? And a trade route. If it were, like, free, if it were, like, part of, like, where we have, like, a great builder, and it's like, well, he only builds the Ancient Wonders. So we might as well rush that one, because it's basically free then in that case. Then I would consider it. For right now, not so sure. We can't build it right here? That blows. check this out. Check out us being smart right here. Well, no, I don't think that it's going to work. I think that when we expand out, it's not going to expand any further. Alright, we're going to learn Shintoism. And we could do choral music. I like doing that. We are going to kind of go with a cultural theme, and so we could also do Zen meditation. But Zen meditation, I think we did that at our last thing. It is such a useless religious belief. The one amenity becomes obsolete so fast in this game, especially as you're increasing in size. We're going to be building a lot. So I think it would either be choral music, and it could also be divine inspiration, since we are building a lot of wonders right now. We already got 2. We could use that to our benefit and get +8 faith. I think it'd be even a tiny bit more than that. It'd be like +10 faith, because I think Stonehenge gives you +2 automatically. We could capitalize on that, but I'm not really sure positively how many more wonders we're going to build. I think we are going to build the Mohammedan, however you say it. I'm so sorry. That temple. I almost got to go look it up. I mispronounce it every time, and it really shouldn't be that hard to pronounce. I guess I'm old school where it's like whenever we just say fuck it. Mahabodhi temple. Mahabodhi temple. So we're going to build at least 3. That's going to give us 12 faith per turn. I don't know if I can justify that. But I also don't know how many temples we're going to build, because that only matters if we're doing that. And so it's going to be like, what, +6? Let's say we build 3 temples across our land. It's going to be 18 culture. That's like nothing. And it doesn't amplify. Like, we can't do anything with a city state to boost the production of this culture, I'm pretty sure. I still kind of want to do it, though. The other thing that I could do is I could do reliquaries, because the city-state that we're going to get here is going to boost it by 50%, and then we could do our martyr monk situation or whatever. And I think that we might do that, in all honesty, because as cool as this is, this can really, oh boy, give you a lot of, if you start producing a lot of these relics. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to produce our martyr apostles. I call them martyr monks, but really they're martyr apostles. And you're going to see what I mean here. So this is the first one that we get, is monastic isolation. So whenever we lose religious battles now, it doesn't like negatively impact us. So now we have no penalty for losing like debates. And we're going to see if we can do this. We got to go heal. Actually, I might reveal these 2, I guess. That's something. So, hold on. So this will still be good. What'd he do? I'm right here. As soon as this guy moves, I'm moving right onto his area. Perfect. They can't kill this one guy? I said, my God. Well, he led a valiant effort, but now I'm here to help him. Perfect. So yeah, we got that culture bomb. They made the Maori a lot more powerful than I remembered by giving them this new building and then the ability to culture bomb these. That's not... it kind of is the hugest, because fishing boats are such a prominent resource. Way more than, let's say, like quarries or something like that. Camps. Pastures. Pastures are alright. I like that one a lot too with Australia and their pasture culture bomb ability. But this is way more powerful. And we're going to put a boat right here because it's next to these 2 adjacent resources. Even if these do not count as a boat, it counts as a bonus resource that it's next to. So see, check it out. 5, 1 and 1. We're gonna be exploding. I'm gonna explode. We're also, unfortunately, exploding in era score. And that's gonna make things harder for us to come down the line to stay in the golden era. That kind of boxed me in a little bit like an asshole. That's alright. I think I should be okay still. I think I would rather defend, because he's the defense modifier of 6. And so we're going to defend, and we're going to hope that we get a half of like a fortify or something. We'll build the trade route, I guess. And then we can really swap this person here in a second. I do want to build one more builder so we can do here and here. And then I guess here. And then I guess here. So really one more builder after this. In fact, we could rush it, I suppose. Or do we not want to rush it? What can we do over here? There's that. We do need to get a harbor going eventually. We need a floodplains or whatever, a swamp. Sorry, I meant to say like a swamp to do the Mont Saint Michel. Yeah, that helps us out. Cool. Alright, the problem is now we have tons of error score. Too much. We could do this. But we don't want to do that, I don't think. Maybe. Could do that for now. Yeah, just for now, since we're not building a what's its ass anyways. And we want to, yes. All right, we need to get that for sure. And we might as well get back to our homeland. We don't want to hang out here and heal here. And did we get our envoy?
Can you imagine trying to talk 600?
When are we gonna get that envoy, man? Is that the thing in the... You see how there's like a culture or whatever? Is that how close we are to getting our next envoy? I don't know. I kind of don't want to do another harbor right now, but we do need harbors more eventually anyways. And we do need to build the mausoleum, of course. Of course we do. We need to build that, so... Let's see what your upgrade is. Not a very good one. We're just going to evangelize your belief instantly. It makes no sense to do that right now. I kind of want to do culture. And then, yeah, I think this. And then getting the free builder on top of it, that's wonderful. We don't have to worry about cities getting -2 loyalty because of the Ancestral Hall, which ends up being a kind of a issue if you're trying to settle more cities sometimes. Sometimes it's alright, sometimes it doesn't matter. But it can be a hassle, too. Let's do this just to be safe. Or should we go further up north? I think that is the answer. We're going to go here. And we, like, doubled the error score. Oh, Christ. This is what I was worried about. Oh, my God. No. I think we might be able to... We have options. When that thing gets over here, if this guy starts to move off... I'm going to quick save it real quick. In case I needed to build, like, a scout here. I don't know if he's going to leave his thing to chase after this. And if he does, then I'll build the scout to help escort him. Yeah, it's very rare to have a city the size of 10 this early. Okay, but we got to get back up here, unfortunately. Fuck! I can't believe he's gonna start destroying my shit. Luckily, I can repair a lot of this pretty quickly. I don't think I want to rush anything except for a, what's its ass here in a bit? A builder. 7? I'd rather trade him to somebody else if they're only going to pay me 7 gold. Alright, cool. I'm going to get off a couple of free attacks. This helps me. So it's going to be able to pillage that for 2 turns. It's going to get some money or whatever. But we're going to... I think we want to do Monumentality. Or we could do this. I think we want to do that, actually. Kind of want to go in a different route and get that double science. But it doesn't heal him, though. And then next turn, he's dead. And we'll have to rebuild. It's a pain in the ass, but it'll take like 5 turns or so. Yeah, okay, so now that we're cesarean of that, we're coming down here.
The natural history of this archipelago.
Oh, Robes of the Guru! And look at that culture, man. Or sorry, that faith and that tourism, which is huge at this level of the game. It like instantly like tripled our stuff. Okay, now we really have to work on, and we're gonna build the temple here in a bit, so we have another slot in case we discover any more of these natural wonders. We got to get this guy on land too. And unfortunately, this will be a situation where, let's say we discover one more, I'll reload it to go back because I don't want to waste any of these. See, it's only 2 turns. This is nothing. Little asshole. Pissing me off. Oh, because they blew up the thing. That's fine. You're going to have to wait 2 turns. We could do this, but more aptly, we need to rush a builder here. We should have done probably a couple of turns ago, but we had to get rid of that boat first. And then what? Oh, the governor title that we need to get. Well, we really might as well get Reina. And we're gonna move it here in a bit because we want to double the harbor bonus. So we're gonna get like 20 out of this, possibly 30 in a bit, which is huge at this early in the game. And I love getting this kind of stuff like unorthodox, you know, where like we're getting science, but we don't have any campus districts. Yeah. You gotta heal up, unfortunately. One more turn for you. Alright, that guy's gonna move, and then we'll be able to come in there here in a bit. They're gonna kill him, oh my god. Woe is me. Okay. We want to build a theater square, first and foremost. We're going to build it over here because in a little bit, we're also going to have the Temple of Mahabodhi. It could also be right here, actually, because it's going to be right here, and so it's going to be +4 as opposed to this +4 also here. Okay. Well, then we'll save that slot for this one, 'cause that way it'll get the +4 too. So we'll maximize it. You got to think a little bit ahead when it comes to this stuff. Let's get over there. Heck yeah. We're doing good. And we're going to build a couple more of these fishing boats. Just a few. We'll finish out over here, and then we'll switch over to the other side, and we'll start spamming those. So that one is also like a maximum growth. Since we're already here, we need to capitalize on that. Cartography. We'll do the lighthouse first because I want to get that temple built over here. What's to do? Well, no one is, which is perfect. Alex Jones is like I don't want to say he's well, he is a conspiracy theorist. I can't curate over his entire body of work, and it's one of those situations where he's thrown so much spaghetti at the wall that some of the stuff that he has said is true. And so it's like, it's not a conspiracy. What he said was exactly correct. And so it's almost funny in a way. Oh, cool, another city-state. But
yeah, so Alex plays the clip of Trump at the cabinet meeting talking to a reporter. Oh my God, it's just bad. I don't know the way to describe it. It's bad. Getting upset. 20 minutes ago or so. Here it is. Jeffrey Epstein. This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking. We have Texas. We have this.
Man suffers.
Are people still talking about this guy, this great? That is unbelievable. That's the most innocent thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna feel like answering. I don't mind answering. I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on that Epstein at a time like this where we're having some of the greatest success and also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just seems like a desecration. Go ahead. It's a desecration of the tragedy of the floods in Texas in order to ask this question. That's John Ronson can shove it up his butt because that is the psychopath test right there.
yeah, I should have
Say
done.
that and mean it, you're fucking psycho.
I know that I had the envoy. I'd have waited a turn.
It's curious. Curious. That's one of the most crazy fucking terrifying things for a man to actually think is true. It's weird if someone said that. It's weird. It's the president. It is the president of the United States who said it. It's just, there are a lot of times where
We can build a campus and get the Caesarean bonus for this.
walking out. There are moments where
Or
Alex during a commercial break, seeing that, I'm like, am I getting back on air? Nope, I'm going home. Jeez, good luck.
trying to think.
You can realize you don't have to do something.
He does.
Wasn't there City State stuff do some pretty cool things too?
I think he does, but maybe he doesn't realize that he could just not.
I think that Alex recognizes that if he
Okay.
were to just leave, people might think he's on the epstein list.
Yeah.
I think he knows that there's a self-preservation aspect to, like, I can't just not talk about this.
Yeah, and you better believe that because you haven't given Roger Stone a pardon, Stone's going to use you to be the fall guy for anything.
Yeah, you're in a dangerous predicament having buddied up to Roger Stone.
You're in the worst position to be.
So Alex has a complaint about Trump's response to that question, Chair, and I think he has the wrong.
Too good?
Okay, so you saw Trump got a lot of energy there, very pissed off. And I understand that he wants to move on with the peace initiatives, the economy, and all the rest of it. But that response right there is going to elicit even more questions and more fury. Mike, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for reaching the people and telling me the info. Today is the last day. Any of the supplements, the methylene blue, the Irish sea moss, the shilajit, all the incredible products, you can buy one bottle, already discounted, get a second bottle.
Maybe we should have waited
Exact same product.
until we had what's its ass.
So Alex seems pissed that Trump's response was suspicious and annoyed that it will raise more questions.
Cartography. Because then we could have promoted it to a Caravel instantly. So I made a mistake there.
That you get from watching Alex's show.
A tiny mistake.
Alex seems to have a fundamental agreement with the FBI's memo that people shouldn't be questioning the Epstein stuff. If there's actual real evidence that the DOJ has, it can't be released because it would destabilize the world and ruin Trump's economic plans, so there needs to be a cover-up. The problem Alex has isn't the idea of a cover-up, it's that the cover-up is being done by the same people who promised that all of the evidence would be released. The complaint Alex seems to have is that no one knows their roles. Media shit-talkers like himself get to rant and rave about all the certifiable evidence that's just about to come out any day now, because they have no power to actually get anything released.
Oh shit.
No one's gonna drag Alex in front of a congressional committee and demand to know why he never followed through with releasing the evidence.
We'll do irrigation actually real quick.
Because fundamentally, everyone knows that Alex's role is to talk shit. But the people in the government, they don't have this leeway. They do have the power to release evidence and declassify things. If they say one thing to excite the base and then do a complete 180 on it, they don't have the shit that someone like Alex does. There's gonna be follow-up questions and possibly even investigations. Their shit talk isn't just shit talk, it's an abuse of the justice system, which might the line becomes even more muddy when so many of the people in the Trump administration are people who used to enjoy wearing that shit talk armor. Dan Bongino and Kosh Patel are two top guys at the FBI, and they both have had careers in demand things they have no ability to deliver. Now they're in a position where there's no reason why they can't deliver on the stuff that they've demanded to come out, and they're learning that
Sorry,
they
I'm
don't
looking
have
at
the same shit talk armor that they used to have. The government isn't the same as Twitter. And I think this is part of Alex's frustration. He knows his role and he plays it. He's a shit talker, which affords him a lot of freedom to just say whatever irresponsible he wants. But that liberty only exists because he doesn't have any actual power. He sees these guys who have been given real power, and it's annoying that they don't. The shit talking is a liability for them now. They need to leave that to Alex and his ilk and just shut about this stuff that they're never going to produce. The problem isn't really the memo. The problem is the behavior that predated the memo.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh shit.
in essence, all of these people, the preferred state, the most stable state for them, is to have very calm, quiet, untalked about government doing very calm stuff, and then they get to bitch about all the things that aren't happening. Their ultimate failing, though, is that they want to get popular and rich and famous, which means they have to convince people of things that they don't want to be true. Ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need
Thousands have.
Yeah, and they have unfortunately got exactly what they pretended to want, which is chaos government. And chaos government is only going to, as
Oh
Alex
shit, I didn't
keeps
realize I didn't
saying
have
on
the
the show,
mind.
shotgun itself in the foot. Yeah, because that is essentially what Trump is doing.
Right? Like, and this is another thing with official deal, right? Like, here's the thing. Is it you qualified to do that job? I don't think I'm qualified to.
He might get one of our things, but that's okay.
Fundamentally change how you act. I don't think that Alex has like an opportunity to have a job within the government. I don't think anyone has offered it to him or would ask him. But I also kind of think he would turn it down because he understands that. I can't be the like the House, the White House press correspondent and be like,
I am not here to be competent about detail-oriented shit that will make gradual progress.
When you find yourself in a hole,
Here to say
quit digging.
that guy is evil. Yeah, that's my name.
demons within him. I think that really is the fundamental tension that Alex has.
God damn it.
Motherfuckers, you're ruining everything because you all want to play every position.
It's just so ironic. Hillary knew how to play ball, right? Okay? At least Hillary knew how to play the game right.
So Alex plays a clip of Stephen Miller laying out with white nationalist immigration policy. That leads into Tom Homan talking about how, hey man, we probably are going to end up killing some people. Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna go heal.
And it's just the worst, right? When the murder cases stop, they're simply enforcing law that Congress enacted. So for Congress to attack those enforcing
I'm also interested in creating a.
well, we already got a cop shot. Somebody's in Texas, multiple. I mean, it's here. And this is just. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to be successful. Understands that if Trump made a deal with the globalists about this Epstein stuff, then Alex doesn't really get to grandstand about all these alleged missing kids in the border anymore. Now they're your responsibility. At best, Trump is fine with those kids going missing since the conspiracy is supposed to be connected to the globalist trafficking charges for abuse and blackmail purposes.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I guess we do need mathematics. We're trying to get.
Alex kind of grasps what all this means for him, but he hasn't really internalized it yet. If we're supposed to
Let's do that because we'll get plus 2 gold for all of our boats.
it's just impossible that that version of Trump that Alex sold the audience for years, that person never existed. It's not possible. It's honestly making me confused. Lines going off like, get out of here, get out of here. It has to be the night before when Trump said, I support what the FBI and Patel and Biden are doing. Like, that has to be your sign that, like, this isn't going to get better. This is only going to get worse. Bam. But, yeah, he spends a lot of this episode
Ira again.
Look at this.
Phil, bringing in too many foreigners. Finally, they said, we're tearing the here. Let's just burn it down. What? And they did. And so,
I don't get it.
the Dark Ages
Why?
or the Middle Ages. For 1,000 years. And you go to these third world countries, you get away from the tourism areas. You're in
With
the
the
Dark
passable
Ages.
feature.
If I understand this correctly, the defining issue at the time is not some kind of spiritual battle between good and evil. It's not the elites running human trafficking operations to create blackmail which guarantees their grasp on power. It's that there's too many immigrants. This is an embarrassing position for Alex to have, particularly on the day when Trump literally lashed out at the reporter for asking a question about his country. It almost feels too obvious that this is an attempt to divert attention away from the excite the audience, like the tendency towards white nationalism. As far as the this episode goes, we mostly focused on Alex responding to, Epstein-ish things. Sure. But a large amount of this episode is fairly signal information, incitement, which was
I've lived through some.
Find a reason to say those things. They stick. There's only one reason to say those things, and so those things can be dismissed because you're not engaging in an actual conversation with the user. You can't just replace everything for jobs. And there are a lot of issues. If you ask, what do we do?
Oh yes, my friend. Oh yeah, I should see if I can trade any more of my amenities. I was supposed to trade one because like Georgia wanted to trade with me, but they offered me a really shitty deal. Oh, okay, we don't have any extras. Never mind. I think one of our things blew up actually.
Alex has clearly been trying to divert attention away from Trump's clear lashing out about the Epstein stuff and towards immigration-related shit. It's been very noticeable from the coverage that this is on the front of his mind. The point where it's distracting from his ability to have a normal reaction to insane news like Trump's outburst at that reporter. But with the context of Nick Fuentes coming off the show,
Let's
it kind of makes sense. Trump said that the radical right-wingers probably wouldn't support his plan to exploit immigrant labor because they just want everyone deported. This was clearly talking about people like Nick because Nick is a white nationalist who wants all non-white people deported. So Alex having him on to discuss this position kind of makes sense. Yeah. It's a prime opportunity to launder white nationalist ideas to the audience, and Alex would obviously want to make the most of that as well as Nick on the wrong day. Alex's headline for the episode from earlier makes total sense in this light. This episode was supposed to
People
be
who
about
cannot find
these immigration-based narratives and talking about how ICE is so under attack, which is meant to
Did we
soften
get...
people up for Nick's appeal to support more harsher immigration.
Okay, now we haven't finished the temple yet.
Alex didn't know that Trump was going to have that cabinet meeting and blow up at that reporter, but now that that's happened, Alex is just barreling forward with the show that he planned on doing, which seems fishy to me. It feels to me like Alex must be selling airtime to Nick, or he has some internal metrics that show that his streams get huge bumps from having Nick on, and he's willing to chase that at all costs, to the point where this show looks ridiculous.
It has to be something like that.
Yeah. I don't know what the explanation is, but it's
Cool.
too much to ignore.
This time we will save that until it actually is...
Because Fuentes can't possibly think
Should have moved there last turn, but that's okay.
I think he probably, like, as soon as they got on the phone, like, during the commercial break, he's like, no, we're not talking about stuff.
Oh, you fucker.
That this fucking Epstein shit is happening. And so their conversation does end up being largely about what you
Oddly, it appears not to be the sky.
Yeah. Look at that 43 faith off of 2 relics. Watch them fucking kill this guy. Ah, they killed him. That's fine. This is going to give us like 4 more culture, I want to say. Or we can do this and we can get the trade route bonus. I think we're going to do this.
Shouldn't Alex want more attention to go to the Epstein case? Why would he be mad about Trump's very suspicious actions based on them creating more attention for the case? People can investigate all they want, and Alex is confident that Trump isn't going to be implicated. So, if anything, Alex really should be in favor of Trump acting this way. This should be an example of Trump using 5D chess to trick people into talking about this. Right. Alex doesn't actually want people to pay attention to that case or to question it all that much because he has a pretty well-established narrative that exists. That narrative is widely accepted by his audience, but there's not really much evidence behind it, so it's easily threatened by
Let's go ahead and expand.
want. The status quo with the Epstein
Is that builder gone? Okay, yeah, he's gone.
it to stay. It belongs in the territory of shitholders because if it's handled by people with real-world power and responsibility,
Let's do our last fishing boats, and then I think we're done with this city.
deliver something. If these people who are in the positions of like Bongino and Patel and Bondi are
When we get this governor title too, we're going to be able to start rushing districts, and we're going to do exactly that. But for right now, we're going to just expand.
people when you're a shit talker like Alex, because there's no that's part of that shit talker allure that Alex gets to enjoy, and all of these talk show hosts get to enjoy. Tomorrow exists in government. Now, yesterday exists. It's on the record. And it's such a time. There's going to be investigations. You should love them. I mean, there's no Alex listened to that and went, shit, Trump did it. Everything. But here's the thing. I don't even think that. I think it's more like, shit. There's no way I can pretend Trump didn't do it. Yeah. It's not even a revelation of like, Trump is bad. It's a like, I hate myself. There was a couple of clips back whenever he was, you could hear it in his voice, this like slowdown, because it seems like the spin was just instinctually coming out, and
Damn.
what really wound up coming was like, that's not gonna make people stop talking about this. It was like there's no spin. Here it goes. And I think Nick knows that. Yeah, it's hard not to. And
Might have to build the settler anyways.
Invincibility.
my show last night, and this is actually the opposite of what they promised they would do. This is actually worse than what was done under Biden or under the previous Trump administration because this is an active cover-up. They're burying the story. And it would be one thing, I think, people might have this expectation if they indefinitely put this off, they just never addressed it again. They never did a phase 2
Then we'll switch this here in a little bit. But we do like having all of that science, so we'll keep it also.
This is when the young guy just fucking bowls through.
And yeah, because that young person is able to be like, I don't give a fuck about Trump.
These people are old. They're going to die before I'm 40.
An architect should look.
Everybody who's watching that cabinet meeting, like, there's one response that they should have to it, and it's what Nick says.
And that clip that you just showed of Trump in the cabinet meeting, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's shocking. Every Trump supporter should feel humiliated at this point. And that's like you said, I don't take any pleasure in this. I feel a little bit vindicated about it. I want Trump to succeed. I want these disclosures to happen. What's interesting is that Trump typically is a master of these types of media spin. He's usually very adept and very quick on his feet and the master of rhetoric. And this is maybe the first time when there's such a disconnect between the base is feeling and what's going to play well in the media and what he's saying. In his mind, maybe he thought this was like a really persuasive angle to say, why aren't we talking about this? The bigger issues to talk about. Such a completely tone-deaf and bizarre. They said on Twitter, okay, poker face. I mean, what's going on here?
Yeah, so I mean, like, that's really the only response you can have to this. You should be embarrassed by this. You should be ashamed and feel humiliated that this is the behavior that you're getting out of your leader. And he has the freedom to say that because his career is not tied to Trump.
Yeah.
He supported Trump, in 2016 throughout because Trump was the greatest opportunity towards white nationalist policy. He understood that. Trump was a weapon for Nick. He wasn't for Alex. Alex, like, associated.
Alex became Roger Stone's pet.
Cry on air.
It's like his handler right there.
Sick.
This is what authoritarian opportunists like Fuentes. It is like I got all of the things that I wanted to build an audience whenever I was younger, and now I get this moment of crisis to fucking clean house with all these assholes and really own my spot.
Yeah, and whether it's because of Alex's desperation to chase an audience or if it is broker programming, like, it makes no sense in terms of, like, Nick's already established, he has an audience, he doesn't need to promote himself going on Alex's show, but it does make sense to the carcass of this guy and here's
I am spending money
Over here.
to you right now, but I will. That's an investment for me. I will extract so much more out of this thing with this money.
the same way that Nick is probably using
Yeah, but at least we know that they're not able to be used like that. At least they don't have a consistent track record of regularly going from user to user to user to user. This time, I'm sure they're gonna learn.
Yeah. So Nick speculates a little bit, and it's actually kind of close to what Alex had been saying, which is like Trump is just full of hubris. This is all just, he thinks he's untouchable. Sure.
And you gotta wonder what is going through his head. What are his advisors telling him? Is it that he's so cloistered on true social and echo chamber that this is just the pinnacle of exuberance? Is this like a complex type hubris where he really thinks anything goes now? He can get away with anything. I'm really just not sure what the mindset is here. But it just seems like one thing after the next. We just got done with the Iran war controversy. I came down today to talk about immigration, which, and we even maybe have a disagreement, but the base is outraged about this. Only to get newest scandal, a new controversy, something that should have been a grand slam, release the documents. And now he's actually not only not releasing them, but actually burying the story and doing this bizarre spin, running cover for it, saying no one should even be talking about it. The guy's a creep, standing on the graves of the people dead in Texas. This is so golden age. This is so similar to the second term. I hate it.
Wow. It's almost like I give a fuck. Jesus
He
Christ.
does appear to give a fuck.
It's all papers and
And you can tell by the way that he's cooking that he's leading up to something else. And that is the suggestion that
Damn. We'll be able to hide right here, though. Oh, shit. Well, might as well... Might as well just rush this then. Hold on.
means to an end for him, whereas Alex's recent career has been built around worshiping Trump as an end unto itself. Because of that control position, he's himself on this dude without really having to rewrite that much history. Whereas Alex has the ability to do that. He needs to. He just can't. He can't do it.
Yeah, he's what do they do? He's a bag holder. He's one of the meme stock guys. You know, they all get in, and the reason that it goes so high up is because everybody's got all this enthusiasm, all this belief, this hardcore belief, and then it all goes to shit. And there are some people who are like, I got off at the right time, and then there's people holding the bag.
Yeah, and if you're someone who's in Alex's position, I really think that it's in your best interests to not associate with Nick.
Yeah.
Because Nick is going to just make you look like an idiot.
Oh, he's gonna eat you alive from the inside. He's like a wasp laying his eggs inside of your head right now.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. If Alex thinks that
Oh, shit.
he's going to be able to lean any like really awful he's delusional.
Get the fuck out of here.
And another one of Alex's buddies is maybe getting a finger point.
Before the strikes in Iran, Elon Musk famously says on Twitter, the reason you don't have the files is because Trump is in them. Today, Musk is saying that Bannon is in the files. Now, once again, this is one person to work against another. This is Elon Musk.
In a dusty, bustling corner of the
His policy and priorities, which is cutting the deficit. He's got a major bone to pick with Steve Bannon, so it makes sense why he'd say
Oh, should have rushed this.
would he make something up like that out of whole cloth?
Would he? Probably. But is he? Probably not. Yeah, I mean, Bannon has a lot of association with Epstein that people seem to forget from time to time.
Here's something I find interesting about these people. Here's something I find interesting because it is, I think, taken for granted. His instinct for who and when and where and how much to attack. Right? Like, this would be a fine time to go whole hog. Fuck Elon Musk. He's probably in the fucking who gives a shit. You know, like, let's go. Let's go after all these rich people. But he's very specifically going after, like, Trump is weak right now. Alex is weak right now. I sense the
Bannon
weakness.
has that vulnerability.
Yes, absolutely. But Elon is untouchable for right now.
It's not so much that he's untouchable. Actually, in the last interview that Nick was on, they were talking about how, like, it looks like Elon actually does have some principles. Like, I think that leaves him to be a person that, like, we're gonna leave him alone.
So he's one of those.
For as much difficulty as he may have, sure, we're gonna ignore Elon's problems generally.
Right.
Because he's having a lot of white babies and stuff.
Disgusting.
Yeah, but I think that, the opportunity to attack more than just like, hey,
Sure.
Trump is
No, I mean, but that's what I'm saying is that there is a restraint there because you could try and bite off more. There is an opportunity out there for people who want to reach for it.
some people have a good gauge of how big their mouth is. So unfortunately, as much as he's able to speak very obvious and truths to Alex, he also thinks everything is Israel. And so, like, he's like, this is all Israel. Israel is behind Trump doing this and doing the cover up. And then he said something that Alex should, you should go lay down.
And given again, his concern about the files being released, this whole situation with Iran, him going with Israel against really his own diplomatic initiative, it seems like they have something on him. And that's always the concern.
Not all who the Navy. A vast tomb lies over me in Halicarnassus. Of such dimensions, of such exquisite beauty, as no other shade can boast. Strategy in democracy. Don't rein... The worth of a culture is not measured by its accomplishments, but in how those accomplishments last and how they are remembered. The beauty that you have inspired our people to create